What's up YouTube, Jack Sutcliffe here and welcome to JS Fitness. So today's Tuesday, 2-3 days till Christmas depending on which way you want to look at it. Really excited, obviously I'm sure everyone's dead excited. As you'll see, Santa's already come a bit early for me. Just like to say thank you so much to Same Day Supplements for shipping them over to us nice and quick in time for Christmas. Thanks a lot guys. But anyway, today we're training chest and arms, training with my boy Dan, so hopefully we'll get some good camera angles up in here. Feeling a PB just before Christmas on bench again. Yeah, I said it, again. Now I believe the other day I set a PB on bench for about 4.5 reps on 100 kg, so I'm hoping for 5 if I can do, but really want to try push to 6 if I can do. Feeling pretty fresh, had plenty of food, feeling quite awake and that, so fingers crossed guys. But anyway, that's enough from me. Let's get out of here and get to the gym and get this done. Woo! See you there. Exercise number 1, bench press. Now whenever I'm doing chest or even working arms separately, I always like to hit bench first. More so, I'm a big believer compounds should be done first. Now, me and Dan just take this in turns. I think we start off warming up with the bar, add 10 on, rep that out for a couple of reps, add another 10 on, rep that out for a couple of reps, and so on and so on. Like you see in most of my videos where I'm doing bench and even like shoulder press and things like that, I don't go below 90-degree angles on my shoulders, and that's more so from an injury point of view. Don't really want to blow my shoulders out, but hey, there's a lot of people which do go below 90-degree angle and don't blow the shoulders out. I'm just playing it safe, you could say, and seem to be making good progress. My mate Dan seems to be making good progress, so like I said, just see what works for you and take it from there. Now we're working our way up all the way through to 100 kgs on the bar. I think we're doing bench press for about 40 minutes. We're really hammering this out. It was an absolute great session. Really enjoyed it. Initially, Dan just has to help me get the bar off just so I'm not kind of wasting myself straight away. And I believe I managed this for 4 clean reps on my own and then 2 eccentric reps with Dan's help. So really happy with this. Now jumped in on the bar, got 107.5 I believe. Now feeling really hyped about this. Exercise number 2, incline dumbbell flies. Now this is just quite basic the way we did these. Started off on a lightweight, worked our way through for about 4 or 5 sets, and then at the very end did a drop set. Really like doing it this way, as I've said in my last chest video. When we come to doing incline flies, we've probably got a little bit more incline than what most would say should do or would do, but I personally find by doing this way you really hit your upper chest quite nicely and you will feel it a lot more. But again, that's what works for me. Might not work for you, so give it a try and see what you think. Exercise number 3, standing bicep curl. Now we were initially going to go in for incline dumbbell curl, but didn't really fancy it today, so just thought, you know what, just do a bit of standing. Did this for about 3-4 sets for about 10 reps, maybe pushing 12 on the lighter ones. After doing this, supersetted it with standing tricep extension, just more so to get through the session, not necessarily quicker that we're in any rush, but just to superset the two together, just to really get that pump in the arms. Exercise number 5, skull crushers. Now I did do this with the Z bar, personally I prefer doing it this way. You can really load up the triceps by using it by using a bar. Now Dan does use dumbbells, as you will see. I have done it in the past with dumbbells. I enjoy doing it with dumbbells. Just today, just fancy doing it with the bar, just to really load them up, just so I could really squeeze the triceps. Now one benefit of probably using dumbbells over the bar is you'll notice if you've got imbalances from one side to another, so each do have their own benefits and their own place when you are training. Again, we did this exercise for about 3 to 4 sets, about 8 to 10 reps, and then I think Dan jumped in to help me do a few eccentric reps, and I helped do the same for him, just to really take it to the limits. Exercise number 6, incline press. Now, we only did this for 2 sets, about 8 to 10 reps. Quite generic rep range we're going for today. Didn't feel too great, so we just left it at after 2 sets. Exercise number 7, cable extension. Now again, initially just started off using the ropes. Did this for about 10 to 12 reps, 3 to 4 sets, and then supersetted it by using the V-bar. Exercise number 8, preacher machine. Now we haven't gone hard on biceps today, but more or less we are feeling it. They are feeling quite fatigued at this point. Might more so be due to the triceps and kind of having a bit of a knock-on effect there. But again, initially just started off quite light, working our way up, and then did a few eccentric reps and I think a few drop sets towards the end. Now you can do this with dumbbells if you want. We decided to go on the machine just because it was available and didn't fancy too much doing it on the bench. Now, like I said, you can do this on the bench with a dumbbell or with the Z bar or even with the straight bar, just whatever tickles you pick up on that day. Now, last but not least, exercise number 9, incline dumbbell press. Now obviously we did attempt to do a bit of incline barbell press and that didn't go too great, so we thought at the end, chest feeling a bit fresher now, let's try it with dumbbells, see how we feel, and to be honest we had a great session doing this. Did this for about 4 to 5 sets, again 8 to 12 rep range, and at the very end did a drop set or 2. I believe I did 2 drop sets at the end of this. Really enjoy doing this. Now I have gone a little bit lower on the incline as what I normally would do. This was more so just to focus on the chest a little bit more and not on the shoulders as much. But either way, I've been seeing some great results from this. I am personally at the minute focusing on really increasing my bench press. I think it was last year I was more so focused on incline dumbbell press, really making progress on there. However, I've got to where I've wanted and now shifting on to something else, but still making good progress on this exercise. However, because of what we've done before, not going to go as heavy, so I can't really go as heavy because we're absolutely finished at this point. But hey, we're having a great session. Well everybody, that's the chest and arm session summed up there. Really pleased with the session. New PB on bench, managed, I believe it was 107.5 or 0.25, not too sure. But anyway, that's a big improvement on the other day, an extra 7 and a bit kg on the bar. Now yeah, I know from the footage my mate did have to jump in, but from what he's saying, he didn't really have too much of the weight, which I'm really pleased with. So hopefully in the new year, where I was hoping in the new year to be repping at 100 for reps, hopefully we'll now be repping at maybe 110 for reps. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes in the new year. That's it from me. Make sure to like and comment down below, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel. But anyway, have a good Christmas everybody and a good new year.